ClubHouse, it's the trending platform. And I'm gonna explain you everything about how it works, what you can do on it, and why everybody wants to be on it so badly. Hello, my name is Sonia.barbier. Welcome on Sacred Marketing. I'm helping companies make their business thrive on social media. And today we are talking about ClubHouse. ClubHouse, it's 10 million users around the world. It's the most downloaded platform right now in 2021. It has been invented last year in 2020 by two people, Paul Davison and Rohan Thess. These two guys are in the Silicon Valley and they want to talk together and they don't want to use the regular messengers or WhatsApp. They want to have their own way of talking and they want to be able to invite friends to chit chat. So they have this idea of creating ClubHouse. And you're gonna tell me there are other applications like Twitter Audio or Discord or Spoon or Ripple that are also offering this solution. But for some reason, ClubHouse is being tremendously more popular. I'm guessing that one of the reasons is that to be on ClubHouse, you had to be invited and you still have to be invited. And this is what they are playing on, the FOMO, the fear of missing out. People want to be in ClubHouse because they are not allowed to be in ClubHouse unless they get the invitation. So it's like going to a party. You don't know, the neighbors are doing a party. Usually you don't care about your neighbors, but this time it seems to be a good party. Everybody says it's a good party. So why I'm not invited? Now I want to get in. I want to go to the party. And this is what they are playing on. Now I'm going to show you what it is, how it works, and what you can do with ClubHouse to make your business thrive. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so to get ClubHouse, you have to go on the Apple Store and you will look for ClubHouse and download it. It's just simple as a regular application. Then when you are on ClubHouse, you will arrive on this welcome page where you will have to do 3 steps. Step 1, you will enter your phone number. Step 2, it will send you a text to validate your phone number. Step 3, you will create a username. So to create your username, I recommend that you use the same as you are on other social media. So if you are using your first name and last name, use the same for ClubHouse. If you are using usually the company business name, use the company name. But you have to know that for the moment, it's only for persons. It's not open to companies. So it will not represent your entire company. It will be under your name. So let's be clear on that. I will enter my code. I already have a nickname, a username. So here I am in my ClubHouse. ClubHouse is very simple, but I will explain you how it works. First thing first, you see the bar on the top with the different options. First option is clicking on the loop. You click on the loop and you will be able to explore and search for clubs or people. So here I will type in marketing. And in marketing, I see here all the people who are talking about marketing. And if I click on clubs, I will see all the clubs. There is a difference between a club and a room. A room happens in a club or outside of a club, but a club is just a gathering of people on a regular basis. And then inside the club, you will create some rooms, okay? So here I have marketing clubs, for example, I have marketing in Espanol, etc. So you choose the clubs that you want to follow. Below that, if you didn't find or if you don't have any ideas that come to your mind, you can also look at the different categories that they propose. So if you want to look at places, for example, you can look at Paris, and then you will have propositions of clubs and people who are in this niche. So this is for the loop. Then you have the envelope. In the envelope, you will see all the invites that you can share with other people. When you start your ClubHouse account, you will have 3 invites, and then you will get 1 more each month. Here I have 7, and this is why I'm organizing some games for people to win it. And what you see there are all the people in my contact list, and I can decide to send them randomly an invitation. Or I can organize a competition for people to play and win their invite to ClubHouse. And this is what I decided to do. Then the next thing on the bar is the agenda. So you're going to click on the calendar. And you have, first in the middle, you have different choice. You can choose all upcoming for you, or my events. So here, upcoming, you see everything that is either ongoing or upcoming. So you see that one is at 2:55, 3 p.m. You see the topic. So here, the Olympic mindset with Greg Louganis. And you see that it's in the club called From Resilience Lab. Okay. Here, this conversation, Líderes en Español by Cicli Quintas, it doesn't belong to any club. It's just a room that is programmed at 3 p.m. Okay? And you can keep scrolling and look at all the options. Now, when you click on all upcoming, you should have, and maybe there will be more difference in the future, but for the moment, it's kind of the same thing in all upcoming and upcoming for you. I don't see any difference so far, but maybe in the future you will have. So if you click on my events, you will see all the rooms that you plan in the future. I have none for the moment, but if I would like, I could program one. To program one, it's super easy. I click on the plus here, and I will give my event name. So it could be a Instagram account analysis, and it's with Sonia Barbier, and I could add some co-host guests among the person that I'm following or were following me. Now I can add a date, so I can say it's Wednesday, for example. It's Wednesday, and I can add a time, and I can say it's 3 p.m. Okay, I add a description, blah, 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 and I can do publish, and now it will be here in my events, and you can see at the bottom I have a pop-up window and it says share, so I can copy the link, I can tweet it, and I can add it to the calendar. I recommend that you share, especially at the beginning when you don't have many followers. I recommend that you share the fact that you are hosting a room on ClubHouse. For the moment, I'm gonna just delete that event because I don't plan to be there on Wednesday. If you keep going, you see the little bell at the top, and these are the 3 events, the 3 activities that are coming. So it's giving me information about people I know that just joined on ClubHouse. So it gives me the information of people I may know who just joined in ClubHouse and that I could start following. It's also telling me what are the groups that were scheduled, or what are the different things that people did, like like starting to follow me, or scheduled a room, or those kind of information. Okay, and the last thing is your information. So if I click on this image, I can see my picture. I can change it just by clicking on it. So I just click on it and I can change my picture. I say done. I see my username. I can see how many followers I have and how many people I'm following. I can add a description just below it. And I can only link one Twitter account and one Instagram account for the moment. I don't know if they will change that. But if you have several like me, then I just add them in the description. I can also see when I joined and who gave me the invitation to ClubHouse. It's very interesting sometimes to just digging and see where the invite came from. You can look at everything and anything, and you can be in relations with people. Like you can go to Elon Musk and find his information and find who gave him his invite. At the very top, you can also see this arroba symbol. This is where you will put your email and make it being approved. I did it, but for the moment, I'm still waiting to receive the email. Didn't get approved yet. Let's see. And last thing on the top is the settings. I click on settings, And I will see, so here I see that notifications have been disabled just because you receive a lot of informations and notifications with Clubhouse. So I just stopped it. I can see my interest. And again, I can change that because I put some interest here, but I can just change it. If I want to put traveling, I can add it. If I want to remove Paris, I can as well. So you choose what you are interested in. And then you can see what's new, the FAQ, the privacy policy, etc. And you can disconnect Twitter and disconnect Instagram. And to finish, you can just log out by clicking here. So super easy. There is not a lot of things that you can change or tweak here and there, but this is what you can do. Now let's dig in on the main page. And this is actually the only page in Clubhouse. So you will see at the very top the coming agenda. So all the rooms that are coming in the next day. You see at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 8:30, and you can decide to ring the bell on it. So you get a notification. Again, if your notifications are on, you can have a notification when this room is starting to not miss anything. Just below it, you see rooms that are ongoing, and you see those rooms because you showed some interest for either one of the people who are in the room or for the topic. In that case, there is someone I know in the room, the first one. The second one, I decided to follow this club because it's super interesting, etc., etc. How does it work? And you can click on Explore to see more rooms, again, based on your interest. And then if you keep scrolling down, you can see smaller and smaller rooms that are not based on your interest anymore, but just on the fact that they are going on and that, yeah, you could just be willing to join in. And if you keep scrolling down, you will have very small rooms. So here, for example, 4 and 4. That means you have 4 people in this room and 4 who are actually speaking. Now you will see there are different metrics. If we go in a bigger room, let's take this one. 200 people, 7 speaking. Okay, you see the number 207. I am not allowed to get in a room and record my screen, so I will have to show you using another screen how it works. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so we are in the room and we are going to choose YouTube marketing secrets, for example. So again, 124 people in this room and 10 are speaking. Main administrators are Alex Cooper, Al Wasserberger, and Scott Gregory. The club is YouTube Marketing Secrets, and the room is called YouTube Channel Feedback Sessions. So if I click on it, you are in the audience on mute. Raise your hand anytime if you'd like to chime in. We'll come to that later. So here I see that Scott is speaking right now. And you can see that because, okay, now it's Jude. You see how the circle is moving here? When she's speaking, she has the grayish round circle around her name. And when it's Scott, it's him, okay? The others are on mute. Okay, and below that, I see everybody followed by the speaker, other people in the room, and you can see you're obligated, Sonia. You can see everybody who is in the room. You can also decide to click on one person, and you can see who is following. You can see who nominated him. You can see how many, what is his Instagram account. And if you want to speak, you can click on the raised hand. And here, you will not speak directly to the group. You will have the possibility to have a second guess. You never know unless you were not sure you wanted to speak really in this room. So you can say, oh, no, never mind. raise it down, or you can say, oops, if you click twice, you tell the speakers that you want to speak. And you have to be careful because when you click twice, you automatically get in a room, but you're not in silent mode automatically. It's not like a Zoom meeting where you are sometimes directly in silent mode. Here, when you enter the room, you are in speaker mode, so people hear you. So be careful when you raise your hand that people actually hear everything you're saying or all the sounds that are in your room, okay? If you click on the plus, you can invite other people. And if you click here, you will have the community guidelines, so it has nothing to do with this room. And if you click on the three dots, you can report one of the speaker. So we'll come to that point later, but there is a problem of moderation on Clubhouse. But you can report a speaker, you can search through the room, or you can review the club rules. So in that case, yeah, they just give you some hints about what are the rules for the group, for the club. Or you can decide to leave quietly. Another thing that it's great is when you're in a group, this room is no longer available. Okay, social media struggles. When you are in this group, for example, if you want to go in your phone and start doing something else, you can go on Instagram and you can start browsing Instagram, or you can go on internet and see here. You can still listen to the conversation on the group meeting. So it will not close Clubhouse. You will still be able to listen to it. And that's the big plus, because you can be outside walking, you can be willing to check something or checking someone's account. You will be able to go to their Instagram without being locked out. So here I want to look at Andrea, for example. I can go to her details, and if I want to check her Instagram, I can do so, and I can see her Instagram. So it's really, really magic, and you can really do a lot. You can see who invited her. Okay, we're gonna leave this room. As you can see, Clubhouse is super interesting. It's an application that is completely thriving right now and that can make some business explode. There is a lady, she just in 2 weeks made $50,000 selling her new signature concept just by talking about it in different rooms and being invited in different rooms to speak. And as she was speaking and giving advices, people would check her website or her Instagram account, and they would just buy, because they were interested in the way she was speaking. And the good thing is you can just make a ton of business. You can pitch some business angels to get some money and lift some funds to start your business. It's really interesting, and it's on the power of your voice only. So let's dig in the pros and cons of Clubhouse. The big pros is that you don't have to show up with makeup or check your lights or make sure that you are looking into the camera. No, you just have to come as you are, not dress up, nothing. It's just everything on your voice. So that's the big plus for me. It's the way less pressure as well if you want to invite people and if you want to talk and engage with your audience and your customers. It's not like if you're doing a live on YouTube or on Instagram and you want people to get in, they can be nervous because they will have the fear of the camera and the fear to be seen. Here they can jump in, talk with you, you can answer their question, and they stay anonymous and nobody knows who they are except if they fill in their information with their Instagram account and if they put their picture. But outside of that, they can be in PJ in their bed. That would work. The other big plus is the easiness to connect with people who could be not in your circle of business on a regular basis. You can talk to Elon Musk, as we've seen. You can talk to a lot of business guys that are unapproachable. You can talk to media star. You can talk to a rapper. You can talk to Musicians, everybody who is on Clubhouse, you can basically jump in and ask permission to talk with them and ask them questions. It's really making the connections so much easier. And the last thing is, we are always complaining that we spend too much time on our screen and that we're absorbed by our screen. Clubhouse is a conversation with friends on topic that interests you, that you can listen at while driving, while walking in the nature, going for a run. You can just listen to it. You have it in your pocket. You don't have to watch the screen. You just have to listen. And if you want, you can participate. So it's really super nice for that. Now, the downside of Clubhouse is, for me, the big weakness is the lack of moderation on the platform. We have seen that you can report someone, but there is nothing in place right now to limit drift of conversation. I've not been in any group that went bad. All the groups I've been in were super polite, very well moderated, and everything went all right. What could happen with a platform that allow everybody to speak without no limits? So this is something we need to keep an eye on. And the other big down thing is the fact that you cannot record anything. So first, during the room, you cannot show anything. And we know that some people remember because they see. You can only explain concepts by talking about it, and sometimes it would be convenient to be able to just show one image or one slide. And also the fact that you cannot save any of the conversation. You cannot record the conversation. It's short-lived content. That means everything that you will say or exchange with other people will not last. There are 4 ways that you can use Clubhouse. The first one is the easiest. It's just to learn from Clubhouse. That's super simple. You just download the application, jump in, choose a topic that you like, and listen and learn and take notes, and just get more information, get insights from people that you are not used to listen at. Learn. The second way is to animate or co-animate a room. For that, I've shown you how to create a room. I've shown you how to create an agenda. If you want to start by yourself, you can start you start a room and you just give an appointment, maybe a monthly appointment or a weekly appointment to people, and you choose a topic that your audience will be interested in, that you could talk about, and you give them appointment, and then on a regular basis, you jump in this room and you talk and you invite people. This way, if you do it by yourself, it will require that you use the actual platform that you use on a regular basis to make people aware that the appointment will be on Clubhouse on this date. Otherwise, you will open your room and you will be by yourself. Another way to animate a room is to find someone who is in the same domain of expertise or who is looking at the same type of customer niche, but not necessarily doing the same thing as you do. Otherwise, it's kind of a non-useful for either of you. But find a topic that you could talk about and invite people to listen and at you debating on this topic, and you will then generate with your 2 audience more chances to have people in your room. And do that on a regular basis. Invite people, make them talk about their business or their applications or services. It will help you build your expertise and show people that you know what you're talking about, and build your recognition on your domain of expertise. The third way to use Clubhouse, if you have a company, for example, or if you're launching something, is to give update and engage with your audience. It's a very simple way to ask your users if they like your service, if they like your product. They will be able to give you feedback, and you will be able to build and improve your knowledge and your products in the end to deliver the perfect product. So giving updates and getting feedbacks from your audience is a great way to use Clubhouse. The fourth way to use Clubhouse is to be exposed to more people by either co-hosting a room, as I was saying earlier, but also in asking questions in some rooms that you were not co-hosting. So some rooms are open to public, and you can, if you want, ask to get in and start talking with people who are animating this room. And in this case, you can be a participant. And if you say things that are smart enough or interesting enough, you might have some people wondering who is that person who is giving such great tips. And these people will eventually go to your Instagram account or Twitter. Again, these are the two only links that are available for the moment. Or if you have in your bio description your website, but this is not a clickable link. Anyway, so those people, if they make the effort to click on that, they will discover who you are and they will eventually buy your service and your products. So there are a lot of ways to use Clubhouse, and the reason why I want you to consider going on Clubhouse is because right now it's at the beginning of it, and it's better to be at the beginning of something big than to miss it and wait until it's already big and you don't have the possibility to make your space anymore. I'm going to give you an example. TikTok is the best example. A lot of people waited to get on TikTok, and now they see that it's super trending and that everybody wants to be on it and that people are making a lot of money thanks to TikTok, and now they want to get in, but the cake is already split in so many slices that it's more difficult. Clubhouse is a brand new cake. They just are using 10 million slices of it. Try to be the 10 million and a one, and you'll be in the winning clubs. If you have any questions, or if you have any other ways to use Clubhouse that I didn't mention, feel free to post it in the comments, and I'd be happy to learn about you and what you think and how I can use Clubhouse for myself. And I'm going to start having rooms in Clubhouse where I will analyze your Instagram accounts. So be aware, check me on Instagram, on Clubhouse, @sonia.barbier, and you will see every Wednesday. I will start having rooms on Clubhouse where I will analyze Instagram's accounts. If you want to be analyzed in it, find me on Clubhouse. My name is @sonia.barbier. I will put it in the description of this video, and I hope to see you on Clubhouse soon. Have a good one. Bye.